confidence is key. When you go on that job interview, you need to think of it as, I already have this job. You need to walk in there like it's your first day on the job, not like you're going on an interview. Of course, you want to do your research on whatever cosmetic company you're applying for. You want to do your research. You want to know the history, names of CEOs, stuff like that. You want to know all that stuff. And you want to kind of give some of that information, because usually in an interview they kind of ask you, well, you know, what do you know about our company? And they want to know that you know it. When I went on my interview, I kind of dropped some things about, you know, the company, when it started, who started it, what year it started, and the person who was interviewing me, they were really, really impressed by that. So you definitely have to do your research on the company, past, present, and even future stuff. And all that stuff is online, so you can always check. And of course, when you're going on an interview for a cosmetic company, how you look is very important, because in my personal opinion, if you look like crap, if your makeup looks like crap, nobody's going to want to buy stuff from you. You have to look the part. I know that when I go shopping, when I go to a MAC store, you know, I'm looking, of course I'm looking at the makeup, but I'm looking at the people who work there. I'm looking at their makeup and their clothes and their accessories, and usually the person who I see, if I see they kind of have a style like mine, I want that person to help me. And I think that's really important. You have to look the part. For those of you who specifically would like to work at MAC, the best resource place I could give you, or resource site I could give you, would be Spectra.net. If you go on there, you go to the forum section. There's a working for cosmetics retailer section. Working, you know what I mean. There's a section about working at MAC. Everything you need to know is on there. When I say everything, I mean everything. Before I went on my interviews, I read that stuff backwards and forwards, and I read it over and over again. Like, I would literally read the same stuff over and over again, because I wanted to get all the information that I possibly could get. So, and also other companies too. There's info about other companies, working at Ulta, working at Sephora, just a lot of information about working at different cosmetic companies. And the information I mean is interview questions, demo questions, the interviewing process, all the questions and answers, they're all on there. So even if maybe the places I mentioned, you aren't applying at those places, you should still go check it out, because it's going to give you a really good idea as to what kind of questions you might be asked at going on an interview for a cosmetics company. Because even though most interviews are pretty much the same, why do you want to work for this company, tell me about yourself, it's a little bit different. Something, an outfit you might wear to go on an interview at MAC will not be an outfit you will wear to go on an interview at a corporate job. So you just want to do your research on that company, and it could be as simple as actually going to that makeup counter, whatever makeup counter it is, and seeing how those people dress. You know, as simple as that. And you want to kind of mimic that in your own way, of course. I kind of had a difficult time doing a resume, because I had never had any professional makeup experience. I had basically none, professionally anyway. I had no retail experience and no professional makeup experience, so that's like double whammy for me. And I heard a lot of people say, well, you know, you have to have the retail experience, and I thought, crap, you know, I don't have it. But I applied anyway, got the job anyway, so don't let anybody tell you that you can't because of this, whatever. Just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. I know for me, I had, of course, I work for my sisters, because I work for this. I make videos for this site, so I put that on my resume. Believe it or not, I actually listed my YouTube channel on my resume, because I had like thousands of subscribers, so I figured, you know, why not? YouTube is like a huge thing. YouTube is a huge thing. I figured, why not put it on there? So I put that on there. I did a fashion show. I listed that on my resume. I listed some photographers that I work with, and of course references. As simple as a photographer you work with, a model you worked with, maybe another makeup artist that you worked with. And I definitely found this to be true. It's not always what you know, but who you know. And before I started really getting into makeup, I didn't know other makeup artists except through YouTube. I didn't actually know any other makeup artists. So it's so important to network with other makeup artists. And that is why I'm on Facebook, to network, okay? Network. And I network my ass off on Facebook. I actually got hired. I got an interview because of Facebook. Okay, because of Facebook. That's how I ended up getting my interview. Facebook. That's America for you. Facebook, YouTube, they're huge things. Use them to your advantage. Use them to your advantage, please. If you don't make videos, start making them. It's so important that you advertise yourself and that you put yourself out there, because at the end of the day, as a makeup artist, you are selling yourself. You really are. So, to wrap it all up, confidence, key. Walk in there like you own the place. Networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Research, research, research. Be on time. What else? What else? When you decide that you want to work for a cosmetic company, it can't be a matter of, oh, I need a job, I think I'll go work at Sephora or whatever, or wherever. It has to be something that you really want in here. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. And sometimes maybe a job is not always available, or maybe you don't get hired your first time around. So what? Keep trying. I heard people say that they have been trying for years to get into makeup. Years. A person who makes videos on YouTube, Talking Makeup, she said that she kind of felt like, or she would joke that she was kind of waiting for someone to die so she could work at MAC. And I mean, she waited and she got in there. Now, I can say for me, it kind of happened like that. I know it doesn't happen like that for some people, and some people, like, you know, like she did, some people wait years. It didn't happen like that for me. It happened like that. And to me, that wasn't really luck. It was more of a, it was supposed to happen like that. I feel it was destined. And so that's why everything happened the way that it did, because it was destined. Unfortunately, sometimes I'm the kind of person, if I get discouraged, I kind of give up. So had I, you know, not maybe gotten a job the first time around, I probably would have been too discouraged to try again. But you can't be. You can't be. If there's something that you really want, you have to do whatever it takes to get there. So yes, do whatever it takes to get there. Don't give up. If you don't get hired the first time around, wherever it is you apply, apply again, again. What else? That's pretty much it. Confidence, networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. YouTube, Facebook, use it to your advantage. Look the part. That's pretty much it. So, wherever it is you want to work, even if it's not with makeup, those rules can still apply. So, I hope this advice helps somebody. I hope this is encouraging to somebody. If there's something you want to do, I don't care what it is, get off your ass and go